Alright guys, I believe we are live. Give a second to confirm here. Alright. Yep, looks like we are. What's up everybody? What's up? How you guys doing? Oh, they put an MD out for Iowa? What's up everybody? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Great to see you guys. So, admission time. I am running late, so we are going to see what we can get out of today, but I am heading out to this region, Idaho, Montana, northern to central Idaho and western Montana. Looks like we're going to be working this area the next 3 days after today. So even if we don't get anything good today, I need to be out here anyway. So today is kind of like a, let's see if we can get a severe storm while we're traveling type stream. Yeah, I just had a few delays, and I'm not even going to be in Lewistown until 7:30, and that's like the very western end of the marginal. Now it's still possible that we get into stuff. I'm just not overly confident. So we're going to see what we can see what we can find, but I wanted to go live just in case. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Over 100 likes already. We're going to see how close we can get to 1,000 likes on this stream. Welcome in, welcome in. I'll wait for a few more people to join in, and then we'll kind of go over what we've got going on today. Great to see you guys though. Welcome in Ghosty, Amar, Beth, great to see you. Tuxedo, good to see you. Sprinkles, what's up? Marcy, welcome in. We got Freddie in here. Where's Freddie at? I didn't see him. Hey, what's up, Eli? I love you too. Miss you. I wish the weather wasn't dead. I was looking forward to coming out and hanging out with you guys for a little bit, but it looks like I'm not coming out anymore. So, I mean, I am, but not till mid-June, and I'll have Sasha with me the entire time. So I'm not gonna have the few days that I thought I was gonna have just to hang out with you guys, but it's okay. There will be more opportunities. Glad to see you're back out there too. Great to see over 200 of you guys in here right off the bat. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Smash that like button on your way in. We got a marginal risk today. Big stuff, big stuff. Marginal risk for wind is in place for northern and central Idaho, far western Illinois, Montana. Good God. That'd be a crazy stretch, wouldn't it? I didn't see Freddie's chat, but what's up, Freddie, if you're watching? Music Man, what's up? Sunflower, welcome to the OGs. Good to see you. How you doing? We had a few people become members before the stream started too, so if that applies to you, thank you and welcome to the OGs. I really appreciate the support. So, for those of you that aren't aware, we are back with a multi-camera setup once again. We don't have the advanced connection yet. That unit is going to be arriving to my house on Thursday. So we are doing this trip just off of Starlink and off of my T-Mobile hotspot. Now I can switch to the AT&T in-car Wi-Fi if I need to, but that's what we're working with. So if we have stream interruptions, I appreciate your patience in advance, but we have the roof camera back once again, and the roof camera now includes zoom. It's only 3 times zoom, but especially if we're stopped and trying to zoom in on like a feature of like a storm that's like far away. We can zoom in and then of course zoom back out too. So I think that's going to be a really useful feature at times. face cam there, and then you guys can see my laptop screen as well. So we'll go over the setup here in a second, hoping that we'll see something. Obviously it's not a guarantee, but you know, I think we have a better chance of seeing severe storms tomorrow. Wednesday, I'm liking the look of Wednesday, and then Thursday looked pretty good too last time I looked at it up here. I think Thursday might even honestly be the best day of this whole thing if you know, things go the way that they've been showing earlier today. So today is definitely just kind of the day before the day before the day, but they do have a marginal risk out. So we're trying to just get east, see what we can see, but we're also working with an absolutely terrible road network as well. So have I ever lost a sunroof to hail? No, we had the hail protection installed before we ever took this thing out into a significant hailstorm. I don't think the sunroof has ever actually taken hail before, except maybe like the first monsoon season if we ever got into like pea-size hail. Where did my DoorDash order go? Yeah, we got some viewers in there and here from that side of the YouTube world too. Hey, what's up, Tammy? Welcome in. Disconnect, welcome to the OGs. Thank you so much for your support. Good to see you over here. Nothing really to point you guys at over here. Again, guys, I appreciate your patience for any connection interruptions that we have. We're just pretty much running off of Starlink right now. That's pretty much it. So we got no service out here, no T-Mobile service at all, so we are literally Starlink only. I don't know why Starlink would be struggling right now, but looking at its speed, it kind of is struggling. But anyways, looks like we got 250 people in here, so we'll go ahead and go over what our setup is looking like today. Hopefully our connection will hold. I have no idea if we have you guys right now or not, but I'm going to assume that we do while I go over this. So oh man, yeah. If those are the storms, then we're too late. I'm looking at the MD. We're over here. I'm trying to get to Lewiston, and then my plan was just to drive across to Missoula, and I was hoping that there'd be more stuff firing back here that we could kind of catch, but it's possible that we're a little bit too late, but also this stuff looks terrible, so nothing severe warned right now, but meso scale discussion out, 5% watch probability, but we did get an MD. They basically just say that a few stronger gusts are possible. So nothing's really going to look that impressive on reflectivity today because these are all just very outflowy, gusty storms. That again, I was thinking that we were maybe going to drive through some because I want to stay in Missoula tonight. Show you guys the outlook. There's the day one. Got the marginal day one. It's just for wind. Right, yeah, I was gonna say they better not have added a hail in there because there's probably not gonna be any hail today at all. So there's tomorrow's setup. So that's why I want to get to Missoula, because I think this is gonna be as far east as we go. This entire trip is for tomorrow's setup. And then Wednesday, they just have a general risk right now, but I'd be surprised if they don't at least throw a marginal somewhere over here. I'm thinking either Idaho or maybe even southeastern Oregon might be getting a marginal risk for wind and maybe hail. I'm not sure about hail, but definitely wind. I don't really think we're going to have any tornado threat with this system. I just think it's too dry out here. The temperature dew point spreads are just way too high. I mean, we've got 40-degree spreads. You can see how high up the cloud bases are today. They are way up there. So anyways, that's what we're heading after. K-Deb with the $10 super chat. Thank you so much, K-Deb, for your support. Welcome Andy to the OGs. Appreciate your support. Hey, what's up, Travis? I appreciate that. Thank you for the support. Thanks for tuning in, too. Commands are currently not working. Oh, I don't have any commands set up on this channel. I'm sorry. I never got around to doing that. I'll do that before tomorrow's stream. Well, actually, wait a minute. That might not be true. I thought I put a couple in there. Let's go back to dashboard. CloudBot might just be off. Okay, CloudBot's active, but we don't have any commands. I never got around to setting up commands on this channel. I apologize. Hey, we got Garrett in the chat. What's up? Thank you guys for 250 likes already. Let's go. Quarter of the way to the goal. To start that goal. I apologize. For all intents and purposes, we're at 2 out of 20. Thank you, Beth, for the $10 super chat as well. Really appreciate that. W's in chat for Beth. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, I'm really hoping that we can see something today, even if we just get some lightning or something on the way out to Missoula. At least I think I'm going to Missoula. windshield's all dirty. I apologize. See if that quality's any better. A lot of bugs we're killing out here today. No, Garrett, I didn't turn around. I maybe should have, but I didn't. I can hear all the bugs we're hitting. It sounds like rain, but we're actually just mowing down all these bugs. Oh, hello, this is not the plains. No, it's not. It is not. So, I had said before that my mom and I were going out to chase. I was going to start May 27th. That is not happening because severe season decided that it was over. So I decided to stay home, not waste thousands of dollars. Well, actually, instead I decided to waste potentially thousands of dollars going to Montana, chasing garden fluff instead, rather than flying to Kansas and chasing blue skies. Hey, thank you, K-Deb, again for the super chat. Really appreciate that. I'm looking forward to showing you guys Montana. That's weird. I don't know why that didn't count toward the counter. That's strange. We're 64 miles from Lewiston right now, and then I just gotta decide what I want to do. Gotta decide what I want to do and how I want to approach this day. Stop recording. Stop. What is wrong with this phone? It keeps like recording these like really short videos because of the vibration. I think it's got some sort of like vibration activation. Like shake the camera and it starts recording or some stupid crap like that. You guys can't see what I'm talking about, but this camera you guys are on, like, it keeps recording these like really tiny bits and pieces of video. It doesn't make any sense. I wish we got a storm all the way over here. This is nice flat terrain. I mean, there's no roads, but you can at least see, you know. 300 likes already. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Great to see almost 400 of you guys in here. Really appreciate you all tuning in today. really, really light precip falling right now. Yeah, western Montana definitely is beautiful, so we at least have scenic drives waiting for us, but I'm hoping for stormy drives as well as scenic. Didn't just drive all the way out here for a scenic drive, you know what I mean? No, the mount isn't on the volume button. That's what's weird. There's no button that it's like pressing against, but it's still having this issue. We're also having the issue that this highway is just terrible. It's weird. It doesn't look that bad, but it apparently is that bad. What's up, Heath? What's up, Devin? Good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. Carol, welcome in. Good to see you. I was wondering who this crazy storm chaser in Washington. The voice gave it away. Yeah, that's me. Herself, thank you so much for the Venmo. Appreciate the support. $20 Venmo. W's in chat for herself. Thank you so much. Where are we going? We are headed to either northern Idaho or far western Montana. I think far western Montana is where we're headed to for the night. It's possible that we may run across some severe storms along the way, so I just wanted to go live in case that happens. It turns out I would have needed to leave my house at like 8 o'clock this morning if I actually wanted to make these storms in time. So appreciate the Venmo there. Unfortunately, chasing right now is very, very expensive, so your guys' support really means the world. Always means the world, but it especially is helpful these days. So thank you. Out here, dude. I can hear them. I can hear them every time they hit the freaking windshield. I'm like trying to pick between which camera looks better. You guys let me know. So this right here is camera 1, and that's camera 2. You let me know which one looks better for you guys. I can't really tell, but you let me know which one has a better view and I'll leave it there. Paula, thank you so much for the Cash App, $10 Cash App. W's in chat for Paula, everybody. Gonna play Mario for a bit. Yeah, no worries. We'll see you soon. Like I said, today's stream is more of a just-in-case type stream. And to segue into tomorrow. I'm a little bit more hopeful for tomorrow. I mean, I'll have more time to position for the storms properly too. So, you know, whatever we do go after, you know, we shouldn't be late for. One. Okay, we're getting a lot of ones. I disabled the camera button on this though, but apparently I guess you can't disable it in. Hey, what's up, Sherry? Welcome back. I guess I'll have to fix the focus on camera 2. I'm still learning this camera. It's one that was given to me, so I'm not really familiar with it quite yet, but I'll get there. Am I in Maine yet? Yeah, just about. Just about. Then I got to decide whether I'm going to go north, whether I'm going to go east. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go east. I'll probably stop for a minute. Honestly, the thing that's going to dictate that at this point is what the models look like for tomorrow now. I'm just trying to get myself into the best position that I can for tomorrow's chase, too. I think tomorrow has a little bit of a better chance than today. Well, decent chance. Oh yeah, dinner was good. Thank you to whoever recommended Fast Eddie's. Not the best burger I've had in the world, but it was pretty decent. Definitely pretty decent, cannot complain. Fries were good. I didn't realize you were supposed to stay in your car though, so I got out of the car and I looked like kind of an idiot in front of all the locals. On top of the fact that I'm a storm chaser and they're like, what the hell are you doing here? I'm like, I'm not here for you guys, I'm just passing through. Hey, what's up, Nandi? What's up? Is this the 4Runner I speak of? Yes, it is. This is the 4Runner I've spoken of on the other streams. Really quite beautiful terrain out here too. I live in Indiana. We know everything about tornadoes. Yeah, well, it's good to be educated on them out there. Bro, where are they? Where are what? Limited selection in Walla Walla other than typical Taco Bell, BK, DQ, etc. I don't even think there was a Dairy Queen in Walla Walla. Oh no, there was. Just kidding. Because that's, I kind of thought about going there, but then it was like too far out of the way off of 12, and so I didn't want to deal with it. But all right, what's weather looking like? What's radar looking like? I wonder. Oh Lord. Well, we got a special weather statement. already coming into Grangeville. Damn. Yeah, I'm just late. There's no other way to put it. I'm just late. I could shoot north, but that probably doesn't matter anyway. By the time I get to Missoula, it'll be probably doesn't matter anyway. I might just be too late. I probably am. I mean, it's already 6:30. I just should have gotten to move on a little bit quicker, but I wanted to try, and we had the scheduled live event, so I didn't want to just give up on it. But maybe I should have. We'll see if we can still see anything today. Chat is low-key, so nice. Yeah, we do have a pretty nice chat here. Is anyone else's emoji's not coming up? I have refreshed and they still aren't coming up. Yeah, I guess I haven't really seen any emojis in the chat really, so I mean, it's possible they're messed up. I don't know why they would be though. Not really sure why they would be though. What's up, Justin? Good to see you. Yes, that is the question. Where's everyone tuning in from? Never get to see this part of the country, so it's a nice drive. What time am I starting the chase tomorrow? I think about 1 o'clock Mountain Time, 12 Central, or 12 Central, 12 Pacific, so 2 Central. I need to start thinking before I speak a little bit more. I just like, words will form in my brain and I'll just say them. Yeah, I wish we could sit just west of Superior on 90 there and just intercept cell after cell. But I still got this thing moving at 50. It slowed it down northeast of 35. Curious why they're warning this for wind out of everything. It doesn't look like anything on radar at all, really. But I don't know. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. that the last setup that Idaho, Montana got was the slight risk 15 hatch that I wish I went out for, but I just didn't really, I mean, I don't really have the money to do this either, but I definitely didn't have the money to do it back then, or the time really. But they had a 15 hatched wind threat across Idaho and western Montana, and it was just an entire line of 70-mile-an-hour wind severe storms. But they looked terrible on radar, but it's just because all they were doing is just producing a bunch of outflow. That's kind of what these storms are doing today, is they're just strong outflow on these storms. It's pretty much the only threat today. Then they could look cool. I mean, they'd be really, really high based, but they could look, I would imagine if they could kind of form into a line, they would look like the thumbnail looks, which is why I chose the particular image that I chose. Let's go. 400 likes already, and we've been live for what, 30 minutes? That's crazy. Thank you guys so much. We'll get into precip tonight, I promise you that, but I'm going to see what the latest HRRR has to say. More so out of curiosity than anything. The HRRR is not typically very helpful out here because it doesn't handle like figuring out terrain very well. And it's still... Am I in mountain time right now? No, I'm not in mountain time. What am I talking about? Okay, so that's... That's 8 p.m. 10. I'm gonna take a big gamble here. Or did I miss my chance to take my gamble? I may have missed my chance. No, I didn't. Okay, hold on. I need to turn around because I'm not gonna beat anything by going down here. So I just need to find a spot to slow down and turn around. We're gonna go the long way up to Missoula. Don't worry, there's no one out here, no one behind me or anything. Whoa, big drop off. So just really for the hope that we'll see lightning, honestly. I'm gonna go up to 90 and go east. Is this gonna work? I have no idea. Carol, welcome to the OGs. Thank you so much for your support. That's right, Idaho past 2 years. Some storms here are block compared to Texas. Well, yeah, compared to Texas. It's different up here. It's not as significant, for sure. But you guys can get good storms. I've seen several times where Idaho has gotten tornado warnings, so that's what I'm hoping for on Thursday. Whoops, wrong camera. Wrong camera. That's what I'm hoping to see. Lamont is hoping for strong winds and lightning as it crosses 90, because it's supposed to cluster and eventually cross 90. So we just got to get up to 90. So I'm going to go back about a mile and a half, go north all the way up to Spokane, and then hop on I-90 eastbound and go that way. I'll have to stop for gas at some point too, but we'll figure that out. Cross that bridge when we get to it. Yes, lots and lots of bug guts, unfortunately. Wish this thing would work right. It's like we're live, but it's playing as a video for some reason. Very strange, very strange. But you guys see how incredibly high these cloud bases are, though. That's what we're going to be dealing with primarily. This is very, very high based stuff. SR 127. Hey, what's up, Spy Man? Imagine ants looking at the El Reno tornado of 2013. Yeah, I'm sure they probably couldn't even register what they were looking at. I don't have a Costco membership. My parents do, but I don't. I wish I did, but I do not. But anyways, this is kind of a long game stream. We just got to try and get in position and hope that we can catch something soon enough. You know, once we can get up to, man, it's beautiful out here. Once we can get up to 90 and then blast. Gosh, look at that view. Just look at it. Would you look at it? And there it goes. I feel like once we can hit I-90, we can just start shooting east pretty easily. And then, like I said, hope for the best. Hopefully we can get some convection. It'll probably be near sunset, if not almost at sunset, but there's been a lot of daytime heating, so we might be okay. What is that little hat feature over there to the left? Is this the highest base little thunderstorm you've ever seen in your life behind me? Oh, you guys can't even. Yeah, look at that. On the right there, it has that like I don't know. I'm looking at nothing right now. But it's just funny the way it looks. With our temperature dew point spreads, I wouldn't be surprised if that was a thunderstorm trying to develop behind us. And that's just how high the bases are. Had something come through Bozeman about 30 minutes ago. Nothing big. Yeah. Yeah, today is not a huge day, really. Today is, in my opinion, the day before the day before the day. But since I was out here and on my way to my target, I figured might as well go live since we'll be driving through a marginal risk anyway. And just see what happens. Because you never know. What's up, Candace? How you doing? Great to see ya. But actually, now that the 0Z HRRR is out, I want to see what it fires tomorrow. Yikes. Actually, that's kind of an improvement. And I definitely do want to start in Missoula. Because then we can hopefully just follow stuff up 90 back west. Yep, and then Wednesday, I'm honestly liking Idaho more for Wednesday than I am Montana. So I think we go to Missoula tonight, follow storms back to Coeur d'Alene tomorrow, and then Wednesday we just see where we end up. Then see, Thursday is what I'm also curious about, and the 18Z, whatchamacallit, should be able to see that. Absolutely gorgeous terrain. So peaceful out here. It'd be really cool to get like an actual proper storm out here. They do happen from time to time. Not very often, but they do happen from time to time, so. Okay, yeah, I'd say based on everything that I'm seeing right now, we still have a chance to get something tonight. It would literally just be as it's crossing 90 in Idaho. But we still have a chance. Does not handle well on these roads. Tell you what, it is top heavy as all hell. Now, let me open that. Go chat here. Oh, I missed a super chat. I'm sorry. Who did I miss a super chat from? Hey, thank you very much for the super chat. Gotten super chats. But the counter isn't working. It's a YouTube thing, apparently. Yeah, it's gotta be. I don't know. I don't know why it's not working. not in Wilsonville anymore. Definitely not. Hey, what's up, Bill? Appreciate you subscribing. Thank you so much for the support. Again, for those of you just tuning in, welcome to the stream. We're currently headed northeast right now. We're in far eastern Washington, headed up to Spokane, where I'm going to jump onto I-90 eastbound and blast east towards Missoula, Montana for the night. On our way there, I'm expecting that we will hopefully be running across some severe cluster of thunderstorms moving south to north across I-90. I'm just hoping that we can beat them there at this point. Gosh, look at how beautiful it is out here. And we got a bridge. That's going to dump precip over there at some point too. You can just kind of tell by the cloud bases. It's just extremely high based. Let me go ahead and pull up the SPC day one outlook today. Show you guys what we're dealing with here. Oops. Oh dang, there's a special weather statement up, about to cross Spokane, or just east of Spokane, between Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. Dang, okay. This is live radar right now. We don't have any severe warnings, just a bunch of special weather statements right now. But looking at our outlooks, this is the day one outlook right here. Just a marginal risk for this area, pretty much from Coeur d'Alene to Missoula. Right now we are somewhere, where are we? We're like down here, heading up to Spokane, and then we're going to go east to Missoula, and I'm hoping that we'll run across some south to north moving severe storms, hopefully coming from down here. Hopefully I can get there and get east before whatever this is makes its way north. Haven't really had good sight on this radar wise this entire time. I feel like this looks better than it actually does on radar, because I'd be kind of surprised if it, was a special weather statement for that. But I mean, it could be. But that was severe warn for like 3 hours almost. This same little cluster moved all the way up from Boise all the way up to here, and I'm trying to beat. So that's the day one outlook, just for to be for hail. For day two, this is what we got going on day two. Marginal risk right here from Missoula over. I feel like they're going to shift this west. I definitely feel like this marginal is going to shift west a little bit. And then day three, they don't have a marginal risk out right now, but I about guarantee you they put one out somewhere. I think it's going to be Idaho, maybe far eastern Washington, northeastern Oregon, maybe far western Montana, but we'll see. But that's where we're headed right now. That's what we're doing. That's why I'm out here live streaming. So if we can get something, great. If not, we'll be in good position for tomorrow. And I expect live streams pretty much every day through Thursday. I thought I was going to be heading back home on Wednesday evening, but I think we may have another setup for us on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken, and that's actually what I was looking at before I got distracted. I wanted to see, I know it's the Rufus, but the Rufus actually, in the past up here, for the little severe setups I've chased, handles it almost better than the HRRR does. At least it seems like to me, in terms of actually firing convection versus just stratiform. Anyway, I need the 18Z so I can actually see far enough. There we go. Let that load for a moment. As you can see, this is not the best road network in the world. We have very few road options out here. Oh yeah. Yep. Thursday looks good too. Looks like Lewiston gets hit with like 3 supercells, according to the Rufus. I mean, we'll have to see if there's any truth to that, but I saw a little bullseye pretty much on the Idaho-Washington border that looked pretty good. Close sounding of the environment. Yeah, it looks pretty decent, so. Again, we are en route to tonight's cluster of storms that I'm expecting to cross our path right now. It'll be kind of a short intercept too, so like I said, today is the first day of a several day stretch where, in my opinion, it just gets better and better each day. People. I mean, we're out here in the middle of nowhere, so I'm not really surprised to not see anyone, but yeah, but you'll pass a car or two now and then, but nobody really out here. You have family in Nez Perce, Idaho, and Dillon, Montana. I forget where Dillon, Montana is. Is that western or? Alright, 8.7 miles. We've got a straight shot north to Spokane. That's 56 miles, and then we're on I-90 the rest of the way for the rest of the stream. So in about an hour, we will be on I-90 at our intercept point. Hopefully our intercept point anyway. Clouds rolling into Great Falls area to the southwest. Yeah, you guys will get any convection that rolls through your guys' area, I think would be right near dusk or after, if it gets that far east. Your greater chance of stuff is tomorrow, though. Why didn't I go up 395? Because I'm just following my maps. I have never been up here before. I don't really know where I am. I'm just kind of following the GPS. I wish I had a clearer camera view to show you guys how pretty it is outside, but apparently all the bugs are out today, it seems. Hey Dylan, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. I was just trying to see if resetting that super chat goal would work, but those don't work right now apparently. So makes you want to take a trip out to Montana. You should. Montana is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous state. Probably stop in Coeur d'Alene for gas. Maybe we'll try and get east of there. We'll see, but probably about there. It's a beautiful view no matter what. Oh, I appreciate you guys thinking that. Still, I do feel bad that it's all so blotched by the bug guts. I'm just surprised that this is Washington, honestly. I mean, I don't associate this type of terrain with Washington. I associate it with with like Idaho more so. I don't know why, but I always thought Idaho looked like this. and Washington looked like what it looks like back home. But anyway, I wonder. Yeah, if the Thursday Rufus is correct, we're going to be back in this area, and we should be dealing with some fairly strong storms. It looks like. Of course, like I said, that's assuming that the Rufus is correct. I guess I'm choosing to make that assumption. The NAM thinks the rest of today is completely chalked. So it might be. It might be. I don't know. I wanted to try to go live today for you guys. Hopefully you don't mind. Bug guts and road trips go hand in hand. Oh, they definitely do. You are not wrong. Like on the stream. All right, 1 mile to go. 1 mile to go. I love how it's showing all this precip behind me when there's nothing. Trying to figure out why the output from the Bella box is so poor. I almost wonder if it's like on the wrong setting or something. I can't really change that now. I just don't love the way the camera output looks at the moment. I was gonna say, camera resolution is supposed to be 4K. It does not look like 4K on the screen. Time to see my other job. Yes, well, we are on our way to it right now. This other job that I have is less guaranteed. It's more of a chance that I take, but okay, all right, good. As long as it looks good. anybody know in chat how expensive gas is in Idaho, specifically Coeur d'Alene? If we have anybody watching from that area, I'm curious. Loud rumble strips, man. They don't want you cutting corners at all. Showing me in Precip that I'm not in. It's because it hasn't updated. My bad. So there is Precip behind us. It just hasn't updated yet. Alabama, where I live, is $4.15 a gallon. Almost to 195. CDA, it's about $4.95. Just passed through there today, $4.55 to $4.75. That's cheaper than over here. I'll take it. $6.70. Ah, nice, nice. There's in the 450 range. Oh, 385. I wish it was 385 out here. That would be amazing. But of course it isn't. Because why would it be? Why is gas so high? I don't know. Oh boy. Got the yawns going. Need to wake up. I should probably look at hotels in Missoula. Although I am debating just car camping, honestly. Debating car camping tonight and hoteling it tomorrow. Might just do that. That'll guarantee that I'm up early enough to move if I need to readjust my positioning at all for tomorrow. Is there a color filter on the back camera? Not that I'm aware of. I don't think so. need to wake up a little bit. Food from earlier is putting me to sleep, seems like. Yeah, so there's a lot of precip pushing up from the south now. There's okay, yeah, MD was allowed to expire. And there's special weather statements all the way up northwest of Great Falls for 55 mile per hour winds, well 40 and then 55. So it's just outflow, like really strong outflow out of the showers that are happening up there basically. That is essentially what's going on. Curious to see how much of that is actually going to behave and be convective, or if it's all just, we're just going to have 60 mile an hour winds coming out of rain showers. I mean, that's certainly possible too, but I've seen that before. Eyes were like I was like, where like I don't know what that area is, like the inside of your eye, like the left or right side, depending on which eye it is, that like meets up with like the bridge of your nose, like the side that faces your nose, like that has been like really itchy for me. I don't know why, but particularly on the right side, but even both sides, just like they're so agitated, and I don't know what for. I've never dealt with that before. It's really weird. Alright, our mesoscale discussion has expired. Unsurprisingly so. There's no reason to have a severe watch out right now. They're actually, from what I saw, I don't think, well, no, there was one severe warning in the marginal here. But all the other severe warnings were south of the marginal, down near Boise. So, I don't know. Does that mean that we just haven't gotten to the peak yet? I don't think so. I think that means that today did not pan out the way that it maybe looked like it would yesterday, or like it was supposed to. But like I said, I have higher hopes for tomorrow, higher hopes for Wednesday, and then I'm crossing my fingers that Thursday ends up actually being a fun day. I mean, these will all be fun days, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yeah, that was my girlfriend's theories that it's the pollen, but I've never been allergic to pollen. But then again, I wasn't allergic to dust until about 3 years ago, and now that like is a struggle every single day. So it's like I don't know. Is it raining? Please let it be raining. And clean off the windshield. Yeah, looks like we do have some precip in front of us. Let's go. We can clean off the windshield finally. You can become allergic as you get older. That's normal. Yeah. That's what I've been told. It's quite annoying, but It is what it is. I'm also out of water. I meant to grab water. I'm just trying to steer with my knee for 2 seconds so I can grab this thing. Doesn't help that the rumble strips are like on the left side of the white line partially, so it's like you're going to catch the rumble strips before you even hit the outside line. See you later, Tammy. Appreciate you stopping by. Sorry it wasn't more action-packed. More rain than that. What just happened? That was weird. Donation thing just disappeared. I was like, I didn't remove that. Okay. Now we've got 1 mile to 195. We're coming up to 195 right now, and then we are going to blast north. Blast north. Whoa, I'm going way too fast. Slow it down before we get pulled over on stream again. Not trying to have that happen. So we got a few more people tuning in. Washington, about to head north up to Spokane before blasting east on I-90 into and then through Idaho with an end goal of reaching Missoula for the night, hoping to cross the path of any storms that may develop and cross I-90 from south to north. Right now it's looking like not that wonderful, if I'm going to be completely honest with you, but we are going to do our best and see what we can get out of the day since we're already out here, but we'll just have to see. If you haven't yet, I'd really appreciate it if you guys could leave a like. We are at almost 600 likes already, which is kind of insane. Oh man, our goal is 1,000 by the end of the day, so if we can even get close to that, I'd appreciate that at this point. Got a little bit of precip. We need more though to clear off all this crap that's on the windshield. Great to see over 600 of you guys in here. Looks like our likes match the viewers, so you guys are doing everything you can to support me, and I appreciate that. Check on the subscriber count too, see how we're doing there. Oh, that's the wrong channel, my bad. I might be wrong, but I think we've gotten over 100 new subscribers already, which is insane. So if we did, thank you very much. We are going to be out here for 4 days. I think we're going to have 4 back-to-back days of, albeit low end, but still severe storm setups. Today is just day 1. Today, in all honesty, was probably the worst looking day out of all the days. So it's really only up from here. If you don't want to miss those streams, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, because we do have a marginal risk tomorrow. I guarantee you we're going to have a marginal risk on Wednesday, and I'd be really surprised if we don't get anything on Thursday too. So I think we'll be doing just fine. I am trying to figure out why my output looks so poor on stream there. You know what, that's why. Because we're only pushing not able to push the full quality that we need to, that's why. Alright guys, I'm gonna need your patience. I'm gonna change something real quick in hopes that it makes our quality a little bit better. See if that looks any better. Is that better? I had to drop it down to 30 FPS, but hopefully that's better. Or is that like laggy now? I don't know, you guys let me know what you think looks better. I think we got a bit of a storm going in front of us here. Nothing crazy, but it exists. I like your new setup. Hey, thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. My half birthday would be May 29th. Oh, well, happy early half birthday. No, not laggy. Looks great. Okay. All right, cool. It was looking fine either way. I gotcha. It's just because we don't have all the connection sources that we really need to make this work well. Pushing 60 FPS was just really difficult on it for some reason. It'll be 26 in 4 weeks. Nice, I'll be 24 in about 2 months, or a little over 2 months. Let's see if I can. Off the windshield a little bit for you guys. Hey Michelle, thank you so much for the gift there. I appreciate that. Thank you guys all so much for subscribing too. Really appreciate the support. We're at 650 likes. Closing in on 2,000 real quick there. Rain. We are entering Steptoe. What are you doing, Steptoe? Pretty dark to our west. Damn, what's going on over there? Still just extending for ow, hit my hand on the freaking whatchamacallit, I hit my hand on my laptop. Anyway, let me take another look at radar, because that might be what we were waiting for. It's certainly possible. Just a lot of precip forming to our west right now, but I don't think it's necessarily very convective. It looks dark, but it's pretty much all it is, just dark. Thunder and lightning with this? Not at the moment, unfortunately. a bit messier than I expected it to be. Michael, thank you so much for the $10 PayPal. Really appreciate the support, Michael. Thank you so much. There we go, cleaning off the windshield. We just gotta hope Starlink can see through this. Actually is a little cell that's popping up on top of us here. Look up, what do you see? You see anything? No, me neither. Me neither. I think the cell that just crossed 90 that's just east of, or just west of Coeur d'Alene. I think that's it over there. That's it, back there, I'm pretty sure. Sorry guys. There we go. Damn it. Pretty windy too. Could just be the terrain, or I mean this could be what we were waiting for, pretty much developing right on top of us. Quite possible that I mean you guys see the radar, there's a little 50 dBz spot right that's right on top of us right now. So this could be the next special weather statement developing right here. Camera setup rules. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. So that's kind of what this is meant to be. So this camera right here. Oh shit. It doubles as the, okay, well it's not supposed to be sideways, but it doubles as the front camera. front camera and the face camera, I meant to say. This camera can move. It's kind of limited because of the microphone right now, but it can move. And obviously it can zoom really far. But it just keeps getting pulled in every direction. Because this camera, the one that zooms, is the one that's my source for audio. It's the only one I have the ability to plug a microphone into. Because for some stupid reason, I can't plug a microphone directly into my camera switcher. I have to have the camera or the microphone plugged into a camera. And the only camera I have to plug it into is that one. But that's essentially what it's meant to be. This one is just a front camera that doesn't zoom. This one does. Obviously, this is the roof camera. I can go back and forth, up, down, and we can zoom in on what's going on over there. And then if I want to show you guys radar, I can just by doing that. I can even show you guys picture-in-picture, so you can still see outside the front still camera while looking at radar. So it's pretty cool. But anyway, that's the radar we're looking at right now. This is the cell that we just drove through. So it might be worth keeping an eye just behind us because we are moving a little bit faster than these storms. Oh, there's a deer. Deer running across the road. You guys can see that. Better not turn around and run the other way. Running through the field. Sunset over there, or the sunset that we will have. But anyway, that's the setup for those of you that aren't already familiar with it. Hey, what's up, Mr. Plum? Ever eaten his zips before? No, I haven't. I haven't. I am about, let's see where I'm at. About 40 miles south of Spokane right now. Still have actually yet to make it into Idaho. Hey, what's up, Mr. Plum? Doing good, doing good. I too am excited for the next few days of the chase. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything in particular behind us or anything. It's really nice out here now. I'm glad you guys can actually see a little bit better out of it, out of here now too. Don't have 10 million bug guts ruining the shot. Welcome back in, Carol. Good to see you again. I'm from Western Montana. We'll definitely be watching the next few days. Awesome, Michael. Well, I really appreciate the support there. Thank you. Look forward to having you in the streams. Yeah, Mr. Plum, we are. I was really disappointed that the trip had to get canceled too, but the weather's just dead right now out east, and I really don't want my mom's first experience out to be lame, so almost 4 a.m., but I'm here. Awesome. Well, I appreciate that. Daniel with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Daniel, for your support. I really appreciate it. The goal tracker doesn't work for some reason. I don't know why, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I really do appreciate the support. Thank you, guys. $30 miles to Spokane. I don't think I've ever been to Spokane either, so growing up in the Pacific Northwest, you'd think I'd actually like get around more, but I never really did. All right, now I think we are ahead of everything. Hey, what's up, Lucas? Hey, what's up, Kim? Fell asleep while Brady was finishing his stream. So Brady was actually streaming in Florida, huh? Yep, it is really quite nice out here, isn't it? Very, very pretty. Figure out which camera angle to use, guys. Sorry about that. Tell you what, I'm really enjoying this drive though. Even if we don't see any like super severe storms, it's just really awesome to be out here. Really, really awesome to be out here. Thankful for the opportunity to get out here and chase, even if it's just garden fluff. I think oftentimes when you chase full time, you take that for granted. And then when you don't have that anymore, it makes the times that you do go out that much more special, which is kind of why I wanted to get back to doing it kind of this way in the first place, just because I wanted it to be more special, I guess, something that I looked forward to more rather than dreaded. And even though we're out here chasing basically nothing right now, I'm definitely excited to be here. Yeah, I know they're in Florida. He called me and invited me to go to Florida with them. And I told him we had to come out here and chase instead. Chose to come out here with you guys and chase instead. I see it. We finally, oh man, I don't know if we're gonna beat that. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna beat that, damn it. We might see it though. Might not beat it, but we'll see it. This is what the models are picking up on, I think. It's whatever this is. If this can extend further west, then we'll get it. But if it's going to cross all the way over near Wallace, we're not going to be to Wallace for like another 2 hours minimum. So, but finally I actually see the convection. This is that little bit that's been special weather statemented and severe warned all day. It's just been hidden behind terrain, I assume. Never been over here, so I don't know how bad the terrain is, but I assume pretty bad. See you, Sprinkles. Appreciate your support. We'll see you later. Oh, I drove by your house. That's cool. looks like Lewiston's got some convection too. Yeah, we might be in business, honestly, because there's more. The latest scan just popped up. When I say in business, I mean literally to see lightning, because I think that's all. I don't even know if this could go severe, but I mean, this could be a whole big cluster that eventually crosses 90 here. I think we're going to be out of light, though, at that point, so we're really going to be reliant on any lightning that we can get. And I'm not 110% confident in the lightning happening, really. So by the time it gets up here, anyway, I mean. How long am I going to be live tonight? At least another 2 hours. At least another 2. Yeah, because I'm going to have to stop in Coeur d'Alene too. So funny, we're not even in the marginal yet. This entire time I've been driving. I left my house 7.5 hours ago, and I'm still not even in the marginal. That's when we'll get in the marginal. So we'll be in the marginal risk in about 45 minutes. Right as we lose light. Because I forget that even though we're farther north, we're going east, so we're still moving away from the sunlight. Thomas, thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. I really appreciate the support. W's in chat to Thomas, everybody. Thank you very much. I'm sorry I didn't have chat open to see that. Beware of both road construction, Montana border, and also crazies on the road. At least 2 bad accidents up there today. Oh geez, okay, well thank you for the heads up. I appreciate that. I will definitely keep my eye out. I will definitely keep an eye out. Appreciate the heads up, thank you. Some lightning. One big, nice cloud of ground. much in the dust storm area that happened over a week ago. Oh, was there a dust storm out here? Again, another thing I probably should have been aware of, but I wasn't. I'm assuming that happened with the slight risk that was out here. That would make sense. Treeless area. Now we're getting into all the pines. HQ has a touchdown in Campo, Colorado. Right now? Tornado on the ground, Campo, Colorado. What's up, Sony? Feel stupid looking for where Campo is. I don't know. Long drive for some nuggets. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Staggy Dead saying thanks for entertaining me for a few hours. Always follow along. Also get the street view of areas you're passing through, sightseeing. Awesome. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much for the 20 bomb. W's in chat for Ed. Derek with the 50 gifted memberships. Oh my goodness. Better see some W's rolling up in chat for Derek. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm literally looking for Campo, and Campo doesn't even have a storm. Oh, lightning somewhere. Damn it, where was that? Was that behind us? Alright, we gotta get on the trees. We can't see. No tour. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. I didn't think so. I was just trying to find where the hell Campo even was. Oh, that's actually kind of dope. That's actually pretty cool looking. I don't know if we can look far enough up to even see that, but you can kind of see a little downburst happening right above us. Camera's like all out of focus now. I don't know what happened. Hello? There we go. Oh, we can zoom faster? Bet. That's cool. Now let's try zooming. Nice. Can zoom even faster now. Okay. Well, we got a lightning strike. So we can say we got a storm today. Good God, what has my career turned into? Okay, yep, I see our lightning strike. It registered. It was behind us. See you later, Brian. What's up, Julie? Rachel, welcome in as well. We got 760 likes. Thank you guys all so much for that. We are 3/4 of the way to our like goal of 1,000. Thank you all for continuing to smash that like button for me. Left turning traffic. What What if I don't want to turn left? Did they ever consider that? Yo, what's up, PDX? Thanks for checking out this channel too. Glad you guys are enjoying the drive. Really glad you're enjoying. Is this my main channel? I wouldn't say it's my main channel. I've had this channel for longer than Delivering IRL, but I honestly stream more on the other one than this one, just because there's not that many significant weather setups on this side of the U.S. typically. But this is my main channel in terms of priority, I guess, if that makes sense. Like I always prioritize, like if there's something to go chase, I'll go chase over doing the other stream. All right, we have reached Spokane. Excuse me. Goodness. Thank you again to Derek for the 50 gifted memberships, and I want to say a big welcome to the OGs, to anybody who received one of those memberships. Thank you for the blessings. I appreciate it. Oh boy. Whoa, what are you? What's up, UT? We're about to hop on I-90 eastbound out of Spokane, Washington into Idaho. Oops. sorry about the interruptions, guys. They do happen from time to time, but I try to keep them to a minimum. If I can, but sometimes I can't, you know. Out of my control. This cheapest gas is probably exit 7 in Idaho, north of the interstate. Gotcha. Disconnect. Appreciate the info. Is there like a particular station I should be looking out for or anything? Welcome to your hometown. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you for the warm welcome. Wow, we are 3 hours away from Missoula. A storm with a decent amount of lightning on it heading into Wallace. Yeah, that's about 75 miles. And that storm is 35 miles from Wallace, so I don't think we're quite making it, unfortunately. We were close. Oh, it's really only because we have to stop for gas, too. That's the only other annoying thing about it. We have to get fuel. Who decided that? That's not cool. Have a safe trip. We'll do, Jeffrey. Appreciate it. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Or is that not Idaho? Oh, that might be, never mind. My fault. Or wait, hold on. Is that Minnesota? No, it's not. It's Idaho, is it not? Did I say it wrong? Oh, okay, all right. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's Wallace, Idaho. I thought maybe you were calling me out for saying it wrong or something. Roof camera gets confused because it gets water on it, so it gets all get annoying if it just does that all the time. I might have to just set it to manual focus mode. Call it a day. Visit Wallace, Idaho. I mean, I'm going to pass through it, but I don't think I'm going to stay necessarily. Do I have a Walmart Plus membership? I do not, Heath. I do not. About that. Got the radar fixed. I have to keep my phone open on it at all times for it to work, so. We're almost in the marginal. Finally. Only 8 hours after leaving home. Good God. Elizabeth with the $10 Cash App. Thank you so much for the support, Elizabeth. Really appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. chat for Elizabeth, everybody. Has my 0Z Rufus finished running yet? I'm pretty sure it has. Oh, almost. It's almost done. 'Definitely starting in the right spot by going to Missoula for tomorrow. I am confident in that. Zero Z. Interesting. If the 0Z Rufus is right, which I mean obviously it probably won't be, then it won't be Montana, but we'll be back. We'll be playing the 95 corridor south of Lewiston, following a supercell north. Thursday it just lights up like a Christmas tree. Yeah, so I almost guarantee you that we get at least marginal risks for both days. But you know, we'll see. We'll see exactly what happens. All right, I'll show you guys what I'm looking at here. The Rufus likes to convect everything, so just take that with a grain of salt. So first off, this is what it shows the rest of the night happening. This is what I mean by tonight is the worst night of the batch. I mean, this is the peak intensity that the Rufus is showing at this point for the stuff that's going to cross I-90. So I think it's pretty much cooked for today. I'm just keeping you guys on while we drive east pretty much in case we cross anything. But I think today was sort of a bust compared to what it could have been, I guess. And then tomorrow starts to pop around, I don't know, probably like 1 o'clock Mountain Time, maybe 2. It just seems to kind of stay right near, I mean, it's just south of the I-90 corridor, unfortunately, but the HRRR showed this kind of being up and just riding the I-90 corridor back west. So that's what I'm hoping, is that we can start here and pretty much just follow storms back to Coeur d'Alene, or maybe even Spokane, like somewhere over here. Stay over here tomorrow night, because then Wednesday, it's been showing convection generally somewhere in this area for Wednesday. It's been fairly consistent on that now, so about 3 o'clock it pops. It's got a helicity track. Just keep that in mind. But if that played out, talking about a long track storm that pretty much tracks right along 95. So that'd be ideal scenario. Then going into Thursday, we're jumping every 3 hours now, but you know, it could be back over here, but I'm thinking somewhere over here, maybe we even go. That's kind of. Oh, there we go. All I had to do was hit auto. That fixed that. Hey, what's up, Sonia? Did you guys miss that entire thing? Like, was it dropping out the entire time? Sorry, Heath, were you asking where I was headed? I have no clue where you're going. I am going to Missoula, Montana for the night. Oh, no worries at all, Sonia. No worries at all. On and off. Damn, I'm sorry, guys. Well, it seems to be more solid now. So I'm going to attempt to show you guys what I was showing you again. Just real quick. Essentially, all I'm saying is I want to get to Missoula for tonight because it starts popping storms around that area and they kind of track in a general direction up the curve of I-90 back towards Coeur d'Alene, Spokane area. Wednesday, it's been consistently firing something around this general region. The 0Z in particular is firing something that tracks right along US 95. That'd be really good for us. And then Thursday kind of goes berserk.
Welcome to Idaho.
That is essentially what we were looking at. There's the Loves, eh? We might stop at the Loves. I can get me some water. You see Walmart with gas, tell me, I'll give you a 4-digit code to save 10. Whoa! Candace with the 50 gifted memberships. W's in chat for Candace. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you, Candace. Alright, I will let you know, Heath. I think I'm probably going to hit the Loves up here. Although somebody did tell me to go exit 7, but I want to stop somewhere that's like a truck stop that has water I can purchase and reliable bathrooms and, you know, all that stuff. So I apologize. I'm not trying to ignore you, whoever said that, but we're going to go ahead and go to Loves over here. Then we'll blast east and see if we can see any lightning or anything. But I apologize, today didn't really turn out the way I wanted it to. But like I said, I have hope for the next few days. I definitely have hope for the next few days. It might not be as quite as intense as the Rufus is showing, but I believe that there will be actual convection the next 3 days. So Now, since we are pretty much Starlink reliant, I don't know if we're actually going to drop connection when we pull in here. We'll have to see. Loves is your best bet. Yep. Loves is the land of the storm chasers. It also might be the land where I camp out and park tonight, depending on how expensive Missoula hotels are. Even if they're not expensive, I might just sleep in the car for a bit. We'll have to see. But it's a possibility. Wouldn't really say a probability, but it's a possibility. Okay. Let's see how she does underneath the thing. No idea how this is gonna go. What's up, Bells Ringer? I'm a little tired, not too bad though. Oh, looks like we might be okay here, actually. I need my phone, though. Filling up right now, and then let's see. I'm gonna run inside for a minute, use the bathroom, and then grab some water. are ready to roll. Appreciate your patience, guys. How do I still have Wi-Fi right now? Do I really still have internet? Apparently Starlink can see through this awning. Lord knows how, but it did. Or at least saw part of the way through it. But anyways, time to roll. Ready to roll. Should only take us about half tank or so to get to Missoula. Let me look at the radar. Ah, damn. We got a special weather statement to our west now, and one to the east, getting ready to cross I-90. Of course. I'm just gonna go east for now. May as well just go east. I also don't understand why the air coming through the vents is like hot. When I tell it to go cold. And it's not even like cool. Like it's like warm, as if I had it on the warm setting. I'm like, why? Yeah, that's already passed, so we gotta blast east now. So the wind speed is for 40, quarter-inch hail, and this one is 40-mile-an-hour special weather statement as well, going into Wallace. Curious how far outside of Wallace we are right now. So that wasn't too bad. With all my discounts, that was about $4 per gallon fill up. Oh yeah, we're an hour outside of Wallace right now. I think it is Le Cooked. Could do is drop south to like St. Marie's or something to get in those cells to the south. That's pretty much all there is left to do, it seems like. The Missoula radar. Yeah, it's like already about to cross I-90, so it's like we could continue to mess with this junk, or we could just blast east. But I feel bad having even gone live If all we get is one freaking lightning strike. That's pretty abysmal. Garrett is calling me. Oh. Let's try calling it back. Apparently I missed it. Calling Garfield. Hello?
Read Heath's comments.
Huh?
Read Heath's comments, or Heath's comments. So they're offering to send you their hotel points, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just now opening back up chat.
I just popped back in, but
I saw what Heath was saying about the Walmart points, but yeah.
No, he says they're saying that he has where is it? They're all wondering, yeah, it says that I have enough Marriott for one night and choice hotel points at 30,000.
Okay. Alright, I'm scrolling back up now. Thanks for the heads up.
They're just wondering if he's there wanting somebody to get a hold of him, so I was like, oh, I can do that.
Okay. Gotcha. Thank you for doing that.
Alright.
Bye. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out where it's better to have chat up, either my phone or on the laptop. And sometimes I end up not having chat open on either, so apologies Heath, not trying to ignore you, I just didn't see your message. I have no Marriott for one night, choice hotel points. 30,000 also. I can transfer them, cover 2 night in hotel. Okay, well, I don't want to take your hotel points, Heath. What's up, Eli? Did I see Freddie in here again? I did see Freddie. That's why I didn't see his name. I was looking for a gray or a green name. I forgot he's a mod. This day is chalked, guys. Freddie, thanks for being a member for 8 months. Appreciate your support, man. Use that, maybe. Okay. All right. Yeah. I can. I'll take you up on that. Sure. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, I'm trying to stay in Missoula, so if you want to email me, or I don't know if you still have Discord, and you have a way to message me there. Or hell, even the Venmo comments. That works too. Stormrunner Media, welcome to the OGs. Beautiful drive days and chalk. Yeah, Freddie is a mod, but I'm not. Sorry, Eli. Moderator coming right up. You guys should tune in tomorrow. I'm expecting to see actual storms then. Charlie's here. I love you too, Charlie. What's your favorite storm chaser? Thanks, Freddie. I appreciate that. I'm not really I'm a storm misser right now. DL could be here, but no, he's got to be weird. I would be out there if it wasn't dead. It's deader than dead right now. I'm trying to scroll up to see if I missed anything else from Heath. I don't see any deleted message, Heath. It may have just blocked you from doing that. Maybe YouTube blocks you from doing that, for all I know. Garrett is now mod 2. You guys are talking about Dickens. I don't want to talk about that tornado right now. It makes me pissed. I'm gonna get salty. I don't like that tornado anymore. Now I have another. Actually, no, never mind. That doesn't even make sense. But yeah, Heath, if you're still in the chat, I don't think your email went through. I can't see it. Truck is slowing down to match my speed. I think they're scanning my QR code. Never mind. Check your spam. To which? No, I'm saying that I'm not. This is frustrating. I can't. I don't know which email I'm supposed to be checking right now. I don't know what email. I don't know how he would have had my email in the first place. I'm trying to get his email so I can send him a message. Slam the laptop. 5-0 just drove past me. Heath, you deleted Discord, yeah? If you have that, that'd be a lot easier. Okay, Heath, on one of your last Venmos to me, I'm gonna comment my email to you. Okay. So give me a minute. This where dude was going. I got Scott. Alright, Heath, I just sent you a message via Venmo. You can check that. That has my email. You can send the details over to my email. I just don't want to put my email out on the chat. I miss you guys too, but I'm not made of money. I can't afford to go out there if there's nothing to chase. I don't want to talk about Dickens. I want to forget that I was even there. That tornado has lost its luster for me now. Big white tube. Big white, probably EF5 tube, crosses dirt road, and I thought it hit Connor. The end. What's up, Ruth? How you doing? Okay. Take one last look at radar. Yeah. We're just like perfectly in between all of the precip right now. It's crossing behind us, it's in front of us, but it ain't on us. Oh. Unless, where am I? Hold on. Oh, okay. Hold on, wait a minute. amazing. We found rain. This is like an Arizona chase. You find rain and you succeeded. Decent shower just east of Rizville. Oh, it's Ritzville. Just kidding. That's where I live, Rizville. Looking for hail and lightning. Looking for wind and lightning at this point. I was looking for severe storms, but today was not the day. But today is really just a travel day, if I'm being honest. We've got a severe threat tomorrow, we've got a severe threat Wednesday, and we've got a severe threat Thursday. All of which look better than today. What the hell? Why is it 45 mile an hour? Left lane closed ahead. Oh, lovely. Is this freeway still under construction? We drove through here 3 years ago. It was under construction. Big deal. You could have stayed home to see rain. I think we'll see. I think we'll see some decent storms by the end of this trip. Today was a day that probably could have gone without the marginal risk. And had there not been a marginal risk, I wouldn't have even gone live. But oh, we got 900 likes. We got 100 more. We got to get 100 more, chat. Here's 4th of July pass. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, our Starlink should still be fine, but how does this camera look? It's brighter. Not by much, though. And we are losing viewers in droves right now. It's okay. I mean, today didn't really do much, so. Hope to see you guys tomorrow, though. Those of you heading out. Alright, I'm gonna check my email real quick. I see nothing. Let me check my spam. Still nothing in the spam. After 11 here in Alabama, so he's got to go to bed. All right, sounds good, Beverly. Appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. James May? What? James May, Richard Hammond. What? Why are we naming Grand Tour cast members? Hammond. What time tomorrow? I'll probably be live by 1 p.m. Mountain Time. That's kind of my plan. Email sent. Copy that, Heath. I will check in a second. Just want to get out of this construction zone. Okay, looks like we're free. We are out. We are free. We are done. Cellular data not available. We are Starlink only right now. They're coming to the crib tomorrow. No, you're not, bro. Are you kidding me? Yo, what's up, Sean? If you guys, I swear to God, if you guys are chasing with the Grand Tour team tomorrow and no one told me, I'm gonna lose my mind. But you're not, though. You're not. Because there's nothing to chase tomorrow. But if you do ever do that, you better tell me. David, what's up? Done. No, one more order. Oh man, I appreciate all the encouragement and, you know, pushing me to get all that done. David, it means a lot to me, all the support you've shown. Texas tomorrow? Yeah. As if I could make that. I'd have to fly. Excuse me. Getty, thank you for being a member for 7 months. Really appreciate the support. Dude, I swear this is the same exact construction zone that Garrett and I drove through 3 years ago. What the hell, bro? Jan, thank you for being a member for 9 months. Really appreciate your support. now. Can we ever go back to 2 lanes? Or is it like this for like 20 miles? Yeah, I was literally watching Grand Tour like 2 days ago. Pretty sure Clarkson's like in the hospital with heart issues or something too, so don't think he's looking to go storm chasing. It in a long time. I've lost any discount rate that I used to have through Marriott, so don't have that advantage anymore. Wait. Still on SOS, I still got no internet. It's wild. Heath, I just went ahead and emailed you back. I'll go ahead and say let's go 12. I think 12 o'clock's a good start time for tomorrow's stream, yeah. I think it would be. I'm just setting that up right now, guys, because I don't think we're going to be live on this too much longer. I don't think we're going to see much of anything at all. We need 70 more likes though. We gotta hit 1,000 before I can end this stream. That's the rule. That's the rule. We gotta leave the stream up until we hit 1,000 likes. Okay, got the redirect set up now though, so that's all good. Heath, if you're still in chat, did you receive my message okay? 12 p.m. Hopefully tomorrow will be more active. It definitely should be, Lamont. It definitely should be. I think storm mode will be a little bit more favorable, a little bit stronger. Today, I think the only reason that they even had the marginal out was because of the outflow winds that these little showers could be producing. So, I mean, I was kind of hoping to come out here and document some, you know, severe level winds, but that was kind of a chance that we took to begin with. So, that's okay. That's the way it goes sometimes. Like our bug smear situation is back in full force, unfortunately. Good night, Ruth. Front appears to be just east of Bend. British Columbia. No, so yeah, it's definitely moving east. But we're well ahead of it right now. Good night, Thomas. I will see you tomorrow. Appreciate that. I will drive safe. Moo, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go ahead and end our super chat goal because it looks sad, but it doesn't even work right now. I don't know. Were you near Boise, Idaho when the huge storm happened? No, that was never my target, and I didn't leave my house until about an hour before that storm started, and I live in Portland, Oregon, so I was never going to get there. But I'm hoping that we get a storm like that tomorrow, but starting in Missoula and tracking back this way. Waiting to see if I hear anything back from Heath. I don't want to end this stream if that's his way of communicating with me. If he did message anything, I didn't see it. So. Yeah, Joe, I got cut from that. So am I. So am I, Allie. I'm going to be salty about that for a long time. And I guess it makes sense, but at the same time, I don't really understand. I was not in Boise. I wasn't anywhere close to Boise, no. That's where I should have been, though. That was the place to be today. I was in Boise. But I was not there. Is chat delayed for him? No, there's like a 30-second delay for you guys. Stuck in the Meridian at the water park. Oh, damn. So it was pretty strong down there then. Hey, what's up, Squish? There's thunder and heavy rain. Nice. Well, glad you're all right. Wish I was there. That was the place to be. So. And he doesn't pop any username up. Gotcha. So he must not be here right now. Okay, no worries. Well, I'll figure it out. I just need to make sure that I get something booked before midnight if I'm gonna book anything. But I guess what I'll do is, like, if that doesn't work out with him, then that'll be my deciding factor on whether or not I just camp in the car. But got to 945 likes. We got super close. We got super close. Snore runner media. crap in my bag too, so I had to cover it. They closed the water park anyway. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like they probably would for a severe storm like that. But yeah, that was definitely where I should have been. Gotta be honest though, I thought that was gonna happen further up here where I'm at currently, but no matter, it's alright. Rip chat delay, dropped my phone. Oh god. I'm not in Russia, bro. Alright guys, well anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. We got super close to 1,000 likes, but it's okay. I'm not gonna drag this out any longer. Really appreciate you guys tuning in though. I'm sorry we didn't really see anything. Like I said, I just wanted to go live for the chance that we did see something. We got lightning, but you know that ain't anything. I mean, we came out here for severe storms and we didn't see any, so I apologize that we didn't succeed at our initial target, but you know, not every day goes your way, and especially when you're working with an area that's not really chaseable to begin with, you kind of depend on storms to come to you, and you know, sometimes they just don't happen. So hoping for a change in luck tomorrow though. I think storm motion, if storms can fire kind of along I-90 to start, then we'll have a good day, because then, because of the way that they'll be moving and the curve back west, they should pretty much track right along 90, and using the roof cam we can just kind of keep an eye on them and maybe just try and stay just ahead of them, because getting directly under them right now means we're going to lose Starlink in all likelihood, and we'll then lose the stream, which it's not really worth it. So thank you very much, mods, for your support and help today. Really appreciate you guys as always. You are all legendary in my book. Thank you, members, both new and existing. We got over 100 new members today, so if you are new, thank you and welcome. Really appreciate all the support. Thank you, donators, whether that was directly or via super chat, super sticker, all that stuff really means a lot, and I really appreciate it, and it's really helpful out here, especially given how expensive gas and everything is right now. It really helps, so thank you. If you're a new subscriber, thank you very much. Let me see how many new subs we got today. We got like 220 new subscribers today, so that was awesome. I hope to see all of you guys, all you new subs, in here tomorrow. I do have a new live stream scheduled for tomorrow. Planning on going live at I think it's 1 o'clock Mountain Time, 12 o'clock Pacific is when I'm planning on going live. That might actually get pushed an hour earlier, just depending. I don't want to sit around though. I'd like to go live when storms are kind of firing up, just to kind of jump into the action a little bit. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow, and then we'll be out for Wednesday, and then in all likelihood Thursday too. So we've got several more days of hopefully a little bit more action coming up. But again, I do have a new live stream scheduled for tomorrow. The easiest way to find that is just to stick around till the end of this stream here in a second. Once I end this stream, it'll either move you over automatically to the new live event. If it doesn't move you automatically, it'll pop up on your screen. You can click on that new stream, and the easiest way to make sure you can find it again is to hit the like button and hit the notify me button if you'd like to be sent a notification when I do go live. That stream time is subject to change a little bit, but I wouldn't imagine it would change within more than like an hour or something like that. So should be able to get some actual severe storms tomorrow, and you know, like I said, I'm really looking forward to Wednesday and Thursday. I'm hoping that the Rufus is onto something, and that we get something a little bit slower moving, and you know, hopefully a little bit more photogenic too. So we'll keep getting after it. But thank you guys all so much for your support. This is the first stream back in a while, so great to see the numbers are still doing well. You're here. Okay. I gotcha. Heath, sorry. Did you get my email, Heath? Having trouble with Marriott website. Okay, I wouldn't really know how to change that, so don't worry about it. It's all right. Well, thank you very much, Heath, for doing that. I really appreciate that. Checking my email now. Wondering if that also ended up in my spam. I'm not seeing anything, Heath, but I guess I can give it a little bit of time to pop over. Yep, W's to Heath for sending those gift cards in. I just want to make sure that I can see them. Right by your house. That's cool. Sleep and try. Okay. Understood, Heath. I will not. I just want to make sure. Make sure I can find what you sent me. That's all. I'm just not seeing it anywhere. But hope you guys have a great night. I'm just keeping the stream on, trying to make sure I can find what it is I'm supposed to be looking for here. I got nothing. I'm sorry. But I want to preserve as many of you guys as I can for the redirect. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Hopefully those will pop up soon, Heath. I appreciate you trying. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, there they are. There they are. There they are. Found them. You guys have a good one.